वृषवदिता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद श्रील प्रभुपद जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा श्रील गुरुदेवा गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल नरसिंहदेव भगवान की प्रहलाद महाराज की
वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशव सचा विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः
वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशव सचा विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः
वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशव सचा विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः
वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय
राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ए अभिलाषी जे तुम्हार शरण लोय तारा वांछ पूर्ण होय। कृपा कोरी करो तारे वृंदावन वासी। मोरा ये अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियो वास। नयने हरिबो सदा युगल रूप राशि। ए निवेदन दारो सखीरानुगत करो। ए निवेदन दारो सखीरानुगत करो। सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी। सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी। दीन कृष्ण दासे को ये न मोरा होय। दीन कृष्ण दासे को ये न मोरा होय। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये न बासी। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये न बासी। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये न बासी। नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी। नमो नमः यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे। यानि कानि pranashanti pradakshina pade pade यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय तुलसी महारानी 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 जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल श्री वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवा सत्य विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवे सत्यवताय नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवा सत्य विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवे सत्यवताय नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवा सत्य विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवे सत्यवताय नमो नमः श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय
Oh, Tulasi, beloved Krishna, I bow down before you again and again. My delight in the service is Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has wish fulfilled. Please have mercy upon him and make him a resident in Vrindavana. My delight also grant me residence in the precious groves of Shiva and Downtown. Thus within my wish and showers before the beautiful Pattern Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me follow Kara Danso's Braja. Please give me preach devotional service and make me your own maid servant. This very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna praise. May I always swim in the love, Shri Radha and Govinda, Srimati Tulsi Maharani Ki Jai. So today is actually a very auspicious day. It's the appearance day of Shri Shamananda Prabhu and Shri Vamshidhar Thakur. It is also Shri Krishna Vasant Rasa and Shri Balaram Rasa Yatra Day. Hare Krishna. There are 10 offenses in the method chanting holy name to should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the name of the demigods of Lord Shiva or Brahma to be equal and independent name Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature pursuant to Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination. 6. To give some interpretation of the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activity and strength of chanting the holy name. 8. To consider chanting Hare Krishna one of the auspicious ritual activities which are often the Veda, the fruity activities, Karma Ganda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about glorious holy name. 10. To not complete faith in the chanting holy names, and to maintain material attachments even understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve desired success. Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, the Jitsadaichis who can fulfill to everyone, and the full compassion for the following conditioned souls. Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Jeto Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shriya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamida Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namagari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatra Pita Niyamita Smaranena Galaha Etadrishi Tava Kripa Bhagavam Mamapi Durudevami Dishamiha Janina Nuragaha Trinatapi Sunijena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadaharihi Na Dhanam Na Janam Na Sundarim Kavitam Vajagadisha Kamaye Mama Jammani Jammanishvare Bhavata Bhaktir Haituki Tavai Ayinanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Ham Vishame Bhavam Buddha Kripaya Tava Pada Pankaja Stita Duri Satisham Vichintaya Nayanam Garadashuru Dharaya Vatanam Gadgada Rudaya Gira Pulaka Nichitam Mapurkada Tava Nama Kahane Bhavishati Yuga itam nimishena chakshusha pravisha itam shunya itam jaga sarvam govinda virahena me ashrisha vahapadaratam pinnashtumam hadarshanam marmahatam karotuva yatha tatha va vidathatu lampato matprana natastu se eva na paraha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Glory to Shri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleans the heart of all the dusty committed for years and sanctions 5 conditional life, repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is prime benediction humanity in large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which always anxious. O my Lord, the holy name alone crowns all benediction human beings. Thus you have hundreds of millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have vested all your transcendental energies. They are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, our kindness enables us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I'm so unfortunate I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in humble state of mind, thinking oneself Lord than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have don't desire to accumulate wealth, nor to desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O Sahamarjananda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the islands at your lotus feet. O my Lord, while my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name, while my voice choke up, or hurts my body stand end to citation of your name. O Govinda, feeling of separation, I'm considered moment to be like a great millennium. Tears are flowing from eyes like torrents of rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything, everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Shri Mangala Aarti ki jai. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manopishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Ragnatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Savdvetam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Desha Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varshapanivi Devi Daidaya Kripaptaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhavin Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadya Shrupa Nuka Bhaktita Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Mudaya Dina Darine Rupa Nuka Virudapa Siddhanta Dwanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Mudaya Vipalambara Sambodhe Padam Pujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumistvam Nirtishta Sajana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarabhama Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishin Namaha Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Svarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Sratoro Pango Mama Manda Materkati Masarva Swapadam Bhojo Radha Madana Mohano Divya Vindadanya Kalpadumada Srimad Ranagara Singhasanasto Srimad Radha Shira Govinda Devo Prishtaribi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasarampi Vamshiva Tatatastitaha Karsham Venu Soner Gopir Gopinata Shriyestunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Panamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Mangala Charana prayers ki jai. Shri Parama Samhita ki jai. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadya Radya Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Chintamani Parakara Satmasuka Praviksha Laksha Riteshu Surabhi Rabi Palayantam Lakshmi Sahasa Shatasam Brahmasevyamanam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Kavanantama Ravinda Dalaya Daksham Parhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Gandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shopam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chantaka Lasa Vanamare Vamshi Ranangadam Panayakeli Kalavilasam Shamam Chipanga Lalitam Nyata Prakasham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vritimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chimmaya Satujala Vigrahasya Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achotam Anadi Mananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vede Shudulabam Adulabam Atma Bhakta Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavasara Sampragamyo Vayuratapi Manaso Munipangavanan Sopyasti Yapada Simya Vichinta Tatve Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami ekopya sarachayitum jagadanta kotim yachakti rasti jagadanta chayaya dantaha antantarastha paramanu chayantarastham govindamadi purusham tamaham pajami yad bhava bhavitati yo manujastateva samprapya rupa mahimasana yana pushaha suktayam eva nigama patitai stuvanti govindamadi purusham tamaham pajami premanjana ananda chimma rasa patibhavitapi tapya evan jarupataya kalapihi goloka eva nivasatya kilatma bhuto govindamadi purusham tamaham pajami premanjana churuta bhakti vilochanena santa sadeva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundam achintya guna swarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham pajami Ramadimurtishu kala niyamena tishtan nanavataram bhuvaneshu kintu Krishna swayam samabhavat parama pumam yo Govindamadi purusham tamaham pajami. Krishna, who is Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin and the prime cause of all causes.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, the first progenitor who is tending to the cows, yielding all desires in abodes built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or Gopis.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord who is adept in playing on his flute with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with head decked with peacock's feather, with the figure of beauty tinged with the hue of blue clouds, and his unique loveliness charming millions of cupids.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord, round whose neck is swinging a garland of flowers beautified with the moon locket, whose hands are adorned with the flute and jeweled ornaments, who always reveals in pastimes of love, whose graceful threefold bending form of Syamasundara is eternally manifest.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord, whose transcendental form is full of bliss, truth, substantiality, and is thus full of most dazzling splendor. Each of the limbs of that transcendental figure possesses in himself the full fledged functions of all the organs and eternally sees, maintains, and manifests the infinite universes, both spiritual and mundane.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas but obtainable by pure unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning in the eternal Purusha. Yet he is a person possessing the beauty of blooming youth.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, only the tip of the toes of the whose lotus feet is approached by the yogis who aspire after the transcendental and betake themselves to pranayama by drilling the respiration, or by the jnanis who tries to find out the non-differentiated Brahman by the process of elimination of the mundane extending over thousands of millions of years.
He is an undifferentiated entity, as there is no distinction between potency and the possessor thereof. In his work of creation of millions of worlds, his potency remains inseparable. All the universe exists in him, and he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe, as one and the same time. Such is the primeval Lord whom I adore.
I adore the same Govinda, the primeval Lord, in whose praise men who are imbued with devotion sing the mantra suktas told by the Vedas, by gaining their appropriate beauty, greatness, thrones, conveyances, and ornaments.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, residing in his own realm Golaka with Radha, resembling his own spiritual figure, the embodiment of the ecstatic potency possessed of the 64 artistic activities in the company of her confidants, Sakhi's embodiment of the extensions of her bodily form permeated and vitalized by his ever blissful spiritual rasa.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is Shyamasundara, Krishna himself with innumerable attributes, whom the pure devotees see in the heart of hearts with the eye of devotion tinged with the salve of love. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who manifested himself personally as Krishna in the different avatars in the world, the forms of Rama, Narasimha, Vamana, etc., as his subjective portions.
Shri Brahma Samhita ki Jai. Bhagavad Gita 7.1 Purport. Shrinvatam swakatam Krishna punya shravana kirtanaha hridanto siha bhadrani vidnoti shrosatam.
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी तद्राजस्तमो भावा कामलोभादयाश्रये चेत एतैरनाविदं स्थितं सत्त्वे प्रसीदति
एवं प्रसन्न
मनसो भगवद्भक्तियोगतः भगवत्तत्त्वविज्ञानं मुक्तसङ्गस्य जायते विद्यते हृदयगन्ते छिद्यन्ते सर्वसंशयः क्षीयन्ते च कर्माणि दृष्टा एवात्मनीश्वरे. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him.
In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge as he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees. He becomes fixed in devotional service of the Lord.
By development of devotional service, one becomes freed from the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus material lusts and avarice are diminished.
When these impurities are wiped away, the candidate remains steady in his position of pure goodness, becomes enlivened by devotional service, and understands the science of God perfectly. Thus, Bhakti Yoga severs the hard knot of material affection and enables one to come at once to the stage of Asamshayam Samagram, understanding of the Supreme Absolute Truth Personality of Godhead. Therefore, only by hearing from Krishna or from his devotee, Krishna consciousness, can one understand the science of Krishna. Hare Krishna.